Meet Mike. He's just like many of us, feeling overwhelmed by life's pressures. The constant juggling act of work, family, and personal goals has left him anxious, stressed, and emotionally drained. Does this sound familiar? For Mike, this was a wake-up call. Today we're going to dive into how Mike took control of his mental health, and how you can too. Stay with me as we discuss mental health checkups, how to cope with anxiety, and why self-care routines are essential for mental well-being. Let's break it all down step by step. The importance of mental health checkups. Mike had been ignoring his mental health for a while. He assumed the stress would pass on its own, but instead it only built up. Just like our physical health, mental health needs regular check-ins too. But what does that mean exactly? A mental health checkup is not just about sitting in a therapist's office, although that's a great option. It's about regularly assessing how you're feeling and addressing any emotional or psychological challenges early on. Mental health checkups can be as simple as taking a few minutes every day to check in with yourself. Are you feeling stressed? Overwhelmed? Maybe you're experiencing feelings of sadness or burnout that you haven't addressed. These check-ins allow you to spot potential issues before they get worse. Mike decided it was time to talk to a professional, and that's exactly what he did. Therapy is a great option for some people, but you can also start with self-assessment. Simple tools like journaling, meditation, or even talking with a friend can help you gauge your mental health. By being proactive, you can prevent emotional struggles from becoming more severe issues down the road. The key here is prevention. Regular mental health checkups give you a chance to address things early and avoid letting anxiety or depression take root. Much like scheduling a regular checkup with your doctor, this is about staying ahead of the curve. How to cope with anxiety in high-stress situations. Mike's stress was really heightened by work. High-stress situations like presentations or deadlines often trigger anxiety. He didn't want his anxiety to control him, so he started researching ways to cope effectively in those high-pressure moments. One of the most immediate ways to calm anxiety is through breathing techniques. The 4-7-8 breathing method is simple but incredibly effective. Here's how it works. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, and then exhale for 8 seconds. This slows your heart rate and engages your parasympathetic nervous system, the body's relaxation response. Mike started using the 4-7-8 method right before his stressful meetings. He found that it not only helped calm his anxiety but also improved his focus and clarity. The best part? You can do it anytime, anywhere. Another fantastic strategy for managing anxiety is physical movement. Whether it's a quick stretch, a short walk, or a quick round of yoga, exercise helps regulate stress hormones and releases endorphins, those natural mood boosters. Even just getting up and moving your body for a few minutes every hour can make a huge difference. Mike found that just stepping outside for a breath of fresh air helped him recenter and feel calmer, even in the middle of the busiest workdays. Mike also started incorporating progressive muscle relaxation into his routine. This technique involves tensing and relaxing muscle groups, starting from your toes and working your way up to your head. It helps reduce physical tension and makes it easier to relax mentally. Self-care routines. How to recharge and improve mental health. Self-care isn't just about indulging in a spa day. It's about taking intentional time to recharge and refocus. It's the practice of maintaining balance in your life so you can handle stress in healthy ways. Mike found that creating a self-care routine helped him cope with the day-to-day pressures he faced. One of Mike's favorite self-care practices became journaling. He found that writing down his thoughts, worries, and wins each day helped him process his emotions. It gave him a sense of clarity and helped him let go of unnecessary stress. Even 5 minutes a day can make a huge impact. Another part of Mike's self-care routine was establishing a relaxing bedtime routine. Mike had been guilty of staying up late, scrolling through his phone, and allowing his stress to follow him into his sleep. But he soon realized that poor sleep was making everything worse. So he committed to a more relaxing bedtime, turning off electronics, drinking herbal tea, and reading a book before bed. Proper sleep hygiene is vital for mental health. Lack of sleep can affect your mood, focus, and ability to manage stress. Creating a calming routine before bed will not only help you fall asleep but improve the quality of your rest. Breaking the stigma. Mental health awareness. Mike also realized that breaking the stigma surrounding mental health was a crucial part of his healing. For years he'd kept his struggles hidden, afraid that talking about anxiety or stress might make him seem weak. But once he opened up to his friends, he felt a sense of relief and empowerment. Mental health should be treated the same as physical health. You wouldn't hesitate to talk about a cold or a flu, so why should emotional struggles be any different? Mike learned that by sharing his struggles, he could also help others who were going through the same things. Opening up creates support networks, where people can feel understood, validated, and encouraged to seek help. By normalizing mental health conversations, we reduce the shame and stigma often associated with it. Mike's journey wasn't easy, but with small changes like mental health checkups, anxiety management techniques, and a self-care routine, he's now better equipped to handle life's challenges. And you can do it too. Remember, mental health is just as important as physical health. Don't wait until it gets overwhelming. Check in on your emotions regularly, take care of yourself, and seek help when you need it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. Together, we can break the stigma, take control of our mental health, and live happier, healthier lives.